EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Twin Cities and U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, the home of the Vikings. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Minnesota Vikings. Alongside Greg Olsen, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. Off we go from downtown Minneapolis. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
Check, hey, let's go.
First carry now for Jaden Blue. And a strong start on the ground. He'll get 7 on the game's first play.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 2. They'll go play action here with Milton.
Well, here early on, if this pass rush continues to get home at this rate, this is going to be a long day for this offense. They're going to have to put some extra guys in there, mix in some play action, keep this pass rush off balance.
In danger of an opening 3 and out, they face 3rd and 10. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. They'll talk things over before 3rd down.
Let's go now. 19 Lions, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
From the gun, here's Milton. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked off by their rookie first-round pick.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike. They've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it, so we're able to move forward. So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue to the ball. Every defense focuses on get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible, because if the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he falls down, you have to be there to make up for it. And the pursuit to the ball is not only how they're able to get him down, it's ultimately how they're able to take the ball away. A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. A give. Here comes Blue. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, Cowboys.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And If they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
On the ready.
So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5.
Here we go. Set.
Working out of the gun is Milton. Comeback left, and he's got it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They get 25 on that connection. That's good for a Dallas first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last. The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Ready.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. He pulls it in around the 5. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, go!
Play action. Now it's Milton. This one caught at the 4.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. This is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Ball at the 3, 2nd down, and goal. Throw once more. Here's Milton. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding.
Ready up.
The task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. Throwing again is Milton. That is intercepted. And the Vikings are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Let's go now.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
It is 2nd and 9.
60 average. 60 average. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. He's got a receiver. It's Ty Felton. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football.
On the jump. No, no. Come on.
They'll start this on the ground with blue. Not much happening there, just a short game.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Milton. He'll get this complete. It's George Pickens. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 7.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
3rd and 2. Here we go. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Try and throw with Milton. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
You know, Mike, I'm all for being aggressive. There are definitely times where you have to go for it on your side of the field. I'm just not sure if at this point in the game, this was one of them.
Okay, break. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
On 1st down, Daniel. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. It'll be a Vikings 1st down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
Cup 19, Cup 19, Buffalo 18.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniel. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 1.
Cowboy 80.
Now this looks like a design run. And he will take this into the end zone. What a run! Jaden Daniels. Touchdown Vikings. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. Well, they were not hiding anything there. The quarterback takes off, and Greggy takes it the distance for the touchdown.
And this was a run from the jump, Mike. There was no disguising anything. There was 10 guys blocking and 1 guy running. In this case, it's the quarterback taking it into the 6.
7-9 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchdown.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now Milton. Now for the 3rd time in the 1st quarter, he's been intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get. Mike, you're only 1 play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and Now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
The extra point is good. The Vikings will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. Kickoff team is out of the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there. From 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. He'll get this out wide. And he is out of bounds at the 45. But even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away.
Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Plus to his right, escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Vikings with the edge. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down.
Here we go. Stack. Dragon 60. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. 18 Runner. 18. Ready.
Looking to throw. It's Milton. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a 1st down.
Anytime a quarterback decides to tuck it and turn himself into a runner, you can just feel the sideline hold their breath. They're just hoping that he gets down, picks up enough for the 1st down, but more importantly, protects himself so he can get himself back up and continue on.
He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Well, as been the case this entire 1st half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Throwing on 2nd down is Milton. That's complete left side to Pickens. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
And it brings up 3rd down.
Here's Milton. Forced out wide. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
A gain of 15.
On the play fake, it's Milton. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Ivan Pace. And the Vikings are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
70 Ranger. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Warriors, 70.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. Right side, and it's brought in by Felton. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 25.
Gain of 14 yards.
Give him 14 on that play. One play, one first down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Nice. Here we go. Here we go. Cougar 19. 18. Pioneer.
Daniels now on 1st down. Quick throw, taken in, and he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
That's another.
2 nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one.
41-yard line.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Let's go. 19 Tiger. 19. Go.
From the gun, here's a handoff. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
70, Panther 11, Panther 11. Check up.
And they pick it up. He's to the 42-yard line, and the drive continues. 1st down.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
The RPO, that one is complete, and he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
And the Vikings.
That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
28-yard line.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points. Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 15 yards through the air. 1st down, Minnesota.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
Gravity Lions.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Quick throw here is complete. And he's close to another 1st down. Brought down just shy of the marker.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike. And what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
On 2nd down, it's Daniels. With find his man, that's Jaden Higgins. And they'll They'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Here's a designed run. And he's going to go backward, taken down at the 6. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
6-yard line. Ready? Cougar 19. Seven Pirates.
Daniels now going to look to throw. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Minnesota. That is second TD catch of the season. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. And in flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. His throw left side is complete. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
First down.
First and 10
at the 35-yard line.
Milton now to throw on first and 10.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short game.
On play action, here's Milton. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for third down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard.
Let's go. Ready?
To throw, it's Milton. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he will score. Jaden Blue, touchdown Cowboys. His 6th touchdown now for the season. The extra point is up and through. And the Cowboys gets back in it. It is 21-7. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Come on. 19 Tiger.
To throw is Daniels on first and 10. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready? 19, 18, come 19, come 19. Ready?
Off the bootleg. Here's Daniels. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the 2nd quarter clock.
Okay, break.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Ready?
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the Cowboys are going to come away with the football. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. Here's Milton now on 1st and 10. A ball deep for the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
27-yard line.
Let's go now. Cougar 19, 19 Lions.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. He'll air one out for Higgins. That is hard. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. A big one there to start the second half. 67 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
60 by 60, go.
A run on 1st and goal. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
Second and goal.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready?
This one caught before. And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up 3rd and goal.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
60 Bobcat, 70
He'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Vikings.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for the second half. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken just shy of the goal line. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
right here.
Fake the give, and now it's Milton. On the move left. Now he'll air one out. That is brought in. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Seven Pirates. Ready.
So on first and 10, here's Milton. On the run to the right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. 17 yards on that connection. First down, Cowboys. Get out of the gun is Milton. And he's into the end zone yet again. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Dallas. That is second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 of the year.
The kick is good.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
Drive will start on the ground, and he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
At the 47-yard line.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
49-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
From just
Second and
across the
6.
midfield stripe, here's second down.
Let's go. 19 tight. Buffalo 18. Ready.
They'll throw with Daniel. He'll spot Higgins, who makes the grab. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 1.
On the go.
It's going to be third. They need 1.
Ready, go.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And he is going to have the Vikings first down. At least it appears that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
And with this field position, Mike, I think you're looking at this like it's 4-down territory. So I think they're able to get it there on 3rd down. But even if he didn't, I think that 3rd down call was all about setting up. If we needed to, we'll go for it on 4th.
Little short pass, Neal, caught by his tight end. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
First down.
Pickup of 11 yards on that one. It'll be a Vikings first down.
Here we go. Set. 70 Lions. Ready.
Up the middle they go. And he is backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
At the 36-yard
So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13.
18 Cardinal.
To throw is Daniels. This one complete to Higgins. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And it looks like he's going to have the first down footwork after the catch to extend the drive.
22-yard line.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that third down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
Buffalo 18.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down.
At the 22-yard line.
Check, Bobcat, check. Come on, come on. Hit. Ready, ready.
Thrown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's in! Touchdown, Minnesota. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, a clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
The extra point is good, and the Vikings will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Away. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
23-yard line.
Hold the ready.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Warriors 17. Here we go, here we go.
From the gun, here's Milton. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
It's 2nd down.
Milton to the air on 2nd down. Forced to his right. To the right side here, pass is caught. And he's out of bounds. That gain is 13. It's going to make it a much more manageable 3rd down.
Ready.
Slot man in motion right. Try and throw with Milton. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Ivan Pace. He gets there for the sack, setting up 4th down.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down, and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. This one, incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Dragon 60. Panther 60. Panther 60.
On 2nd down, it's Daniels. There's his man again. Another catch.
It's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5.
18. 19, Pioneer. Here we go, check. Cougar 19, Viking 18.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That is caught, finding Higgins. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
First down.
Big time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So really nice job here late. We'll see if they can put this one out of reach.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Vikings. 3 touchdowns for the game. His first 3 of the year. These scores have to be a relief to this team, Greg. Looking at going 0-3 instead, a fourth-quarter lead, and it looks like win number 1 is on the way.
Absolutely, and at this stage of the season, still being early, this is about as close to a must-win as it gets. Historically, teams that avoid 0-3 starts by getting back to 1-2, the likelihood of them being in that playoff picture is drastically different. So, big win today when they needed it the most.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ready. Go. Top low,
Hilton now to throw on 1st and 10. Here as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
2nd and 10.
Let's go.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. Moving outside the pocket, he'll try to run for it.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
That is incomplete. They elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
So I'm not sure if this is miscommunication or just bad execution, but either way, this is a ball that just needs to be completed. I mean, it's 4th down, money moment. You've got to be good in these critical situations, and when there's opportunities for plays to be made, you got to make them.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Dragon 60.
Throwing is Daniel. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws, and that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason why he's kind of in a class all of his own.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. He dives, and what a catch for the 1st down. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
You just love to see this effort, especially on third down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
Bronco 80. 19 tight. 19 tight. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Daniels now going to look to throw. To the left side, and it's caught by Felton.
Now, breaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the time. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal.
Ready. Cougar 19. Ready, right?
That one, take it in. Felton. Touchdown, Minnesota. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game.
Away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line.
Ready, break.
On first down, here's Milton. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Now a shot here, deep middle. That is hard. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line.
Here we go, set. Ready.
Here's a run. And he's going to be taken down. And that will take us to the 2-minute warning. On second down, here's Milton. And that is punt in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Cowboys.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
The offense will stay out there as they will line up and go for 2. To the air, it's Milton. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision darted loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Street. Street. Cup 19. Cup 19. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Daniels now on first down. He's going to air this one out. And he'll take this one in. Time Melton. Touchdown, Minnesota. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the fourth.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
Next to score, Vikings 56.
Kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
33-yard line.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Milton. He'll let this go for Pickens. And that is incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw. But I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved a touchdown along the way.
Throwing on 2nd down is Milton. He's going to try it here again. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A huge play for Dallas. It's a gain of 34.
19 tight. 19
And
tight.
Cowboy first down.
Buffalo 18.
Here's Milton now on 1st and 10. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Come on.
Milton going to look to throw it again. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And the Vikings are going to take possession here. It's a touchdown. They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Here we go. Ready.
They'll begin here on the ground. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Throwing on 2nd down. Daniels. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
And 9 yards to go.
Ready. Cougar 19. Dragon 60.
Throwing now. Daniel. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds.
First down.
And now the referee looks like he has gotten word from replay. They're going to stop the game inside the last 2 minutes. All replays emanate from there. So that is what you want. I know sometimes it takes time, but they do get it right. And this call will stand.
Trap 60, trap 60. Check out.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
Well, it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side of up until this point. They finally are able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete pass.
Timberwolves.
Daniels gonna throw again. Wells, another catch for his favorite target. And he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line. A big play for Minnesota. 42 yards. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Throwing again. Daniels. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
It's now 2nd and
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
No issues there. This one is good. So a win here for the Vikings. And they made it look easy. Their offense playing at about as high a level as they can play. Defense wasn't too shabby